Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Do not forget to subscribe. Today we are talking about leather cleaning and leather protection again. We're going to do a live demo of a new product that's been sent to me by the legend and leather genius. I mean, Ram has taught me everything I know. So Ram Ivor, this is his baby, his new brand called Geist. We'll talk about that in a second. Now we're going to be demoing it on this passenger side seat, not that side, because all that paint, if I get my finger out of the way, there and there, it's been repainted with no top coat. So I don't want to be scrubbing away at it really. At some point I'm going to have to do it again. Whereas this is the finish that Ram put on the car about 3 years ago. Interesting because it looks kind of clean, but I've got a feeling it's dirtier than we think. So let's take a little bit of tape, because this gives us a good 50-50, doesn't it? We'll just take a little bit of low-tack tape. It's not gonna, should be really careful about putting any sort of tape on refinished leather, actually. So I'm just going to de-stick that on my jeans, just to really take off the tack. And I'm just going to put that, let's put it there. So that's okay, that's good. We don't want really pulling on that leather. Right, now, so here is the kit, guys. So it's called Geist, the brand, and there's two kits, I think, 3 minus and 3 plus. So the first thing to understand is the 3 minus care kit is for use generally on cars that, for leather and vinyl, that is new or less than 3 years old. The 3 plus is for older leather, that where we've talked about before, where that top coat starts to degrade and the leather, you know, then the leather becomes open to or riper for conditioning and can take the conditioner. New leather though is not porous, so you're not going to get through with any conditioner. So this kit does not contain any conditioner. These are a couple of viscose blended cloths. I believe in Ram is going to be looking at releasing his own type of towels for his leather cleaning kit. This is his own unique brush, which is for leather. Got a bit of stiffness to it, so you can get into the sort of like pattern and embossment and really clean it. These leather blocks you can use as applicators. I would actually cut these up so I get tons, you know what I mean? Because yeah, that's kind of good. I'll be slicing those later on. And here's the two products. Now, what's this one? We'll talk about that one in a second. This one is called the dye and friction blocker. So this, after your leather's clean, you apply it and it lowers the friction so you don't get, you know, friction wear and less dye transfer to leather, which is an enemy of leather. Harder to see on darker colour leathers. It's really an enemy of refinished leather as well. So, you know, after you've refinished leather or when you're cleaning leather, you put this down to stop it degrading and getting discoloured and worn away. Friction is the main enemy of leather. Now, onto this product. Products look good as well. They've got good, I think those are Opus compression triggers, which are really good in the hand. Yeah, we'll use them in a second. I think, oh yeah, these triggers are unique as well. Look, they got diffusers in them. So I think this is going to put a foamy kind of thing down. Now, all of the other cleaners, or most of the other cleaners on the market for leather, are detergent based. The unique thing about this product is it is completely bio-based. It is made from plant and algae-based materials, which I've not heard of. Plant-based stuff, yes, but algae, no. Non-ionic detergents, I suppose that's what that means. So it's organic stuff. I don't know where, it must say that somewhere. Okay, and easy to use. Another cool thing, I'm not going to go through and read all this. another cool thing I should do is there is no concept of like a milder cleaner and a strong cleaner. This is just by default a strong cleaner, but it's safe because it's not. It doesn't work the same way as normal surfactants, I think. Right. So anyway, let's put this onto the spray. Let's see how this goes. So the only thing I know about this product is it needs, because it's a different technology, it needs a little bit of dwell time. But so you've got to spray it on and kind of leave it to kind of work. The good thing is if you spray it on and accidentally miss some bits, like it sits somewhere, it could sit there forever and it's not going to damage the leather or like leave white stains, you know, behind with the residue. So that's one of the advantages. So let's spray this on. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like, so let's just get this thing going. There we go. Okay, so we've got a foaming thing going. So I won't put, it's quite a lot of spray. I believe also Imran is going to be releasing, just selling the pump sprayers, you know, like, so you can make thicker foam with them if you like. So what I'm going to do is just spread this and then leave it for a second to work. So we don't want to spend too long doing that. I'm going to leave that little section there. Right, I'm just going to leave that now for it to do its thing. While that's going, I just want to have a look at. Yeah, it smells a bit planty. It does smell like lawn, like a lawn. It's kind of quite nice. So let's get this thing. You can, of course, spray into your brush if you want to. Use less product, work that around. So just looking at it, I quite like these viscose cloths. You can wash them and use them again, but you can also just bin them. So this is staying on the surface. What do the instructions say? I should read these. Right. Spray the product into a cloth and wipe the surface. That's for regular cleaning. For deeper cleaning, scrub gently with the Geist brush. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, and wipe off using a lint-free cloth. So there we go. We just need to scrub it gently with the brush for deeper cleaning. It's very kind of wet. Kind of shiny. The brush is amazing. You can buy this brush separately as well, I think, for £4.99. You could also, the kit costs, I think, about £32. It's available from Amazon at the moment. I shoot this video, but I'm sure it'll be available through distributors later on, stuff like that. It's only just been released. So I'm just doing my thing. Just gently let the brush do the work. I'm not trying to blast into this. You know, you don't want to remove painted material, but you shouldn't do if it's been done, you know, well. This has been painted really well by the man himself. These seats were absolutely ruined. Now, this is the bit that I'm interested in. Right, let's now wipe this down with the viscose. The cool thing about the viscose is it doesn't stick to the leather. It's not as thick and absorbent as like a microfiber or a cotton cloth. But it is nice. They are nice. You could do kind of, you only get a couple of uses out of them really. Right, let's take this bit here. Let's have a look. Well, it's hard to see, isn't it? Because the leather's probably not as clean, but I can see a line where the leather here is a bit kind of shinier and a different colour And after cleaning it, it's just looking still wet, but it's just looking a bit more brown without this kind of grey tinge to it. So it's definitely working. To get the full effect, you need to get like white leather that's filthy. And I do have a really good car that I can demo this on, where we can get a really sweet 50-50, providing it cleans it, obviously. I'm sure it will. But that seems to have done a really good job on the area that I've cleaned, in the sense that I can tell I need to go and do the bit that hasn't been cleaned now. So how does it feel as well? It's still a little bit damp, so I need that to dry out. Let's just put a little bit of this on here. I'm probably using too much as well. You tell me. The cool thing is you don't need to wear gloves because the product is bio-based and skin safe. Although if you're handling really dirty seats, you know, all this stuff does to get all sticky in your fingers when you're doing a really horrible clean of ancient leather seats. So this seems to be cleaning, even though I haven't left it for long. The smell is kind of quite cool. Definitely smells different. Nice. Not like a fresh smell, but like a organic-y, grassy kind of smell. Even a slightly algae-like smell, but not like a pongy algae. Okay. So I'm really happy with my clean. So now, so we mentioned this kit cost £32. We've done that bit of cleaning. And now this is the thing that's going to keep the leather protected. This, you use it roughly every 3 to 4 months, something like that. You know, you keep it topped up and you'll get less friction. So it's important to keep it going. So what I'll do is we'll just use the sponge. Well, let's have a look at the instructions first of all. Yeah. Hybrid polymers that prevent dye protection. Spray onto a soft cloth and apply evenly on the surfaces. Allow to dry. Apply once every 3 months. Okay, so let's get that on. We'll use the other viscose cloth. Let's take this. And oh, we've got to spray it into the cloth, haven't we? So we're going to probably use a little bit less product. Give it a shake. There we go, that's got to be enough. Yeah, feels lovely. So it's really the contact areas that I'm looking for, but you do the whole seat and all these areas as well, obviously. Do that as well. I could do the clean. Then just spread this, and that's it. Sorry about the camera work. But once you've covered everything, the liquid dries off. It won't add any gloss or shine. That's really important. That's just wetness. So it's not going to affect the finish of your leather. It's not some dressing thing. It's like a professional product that you'll use. And the aim really is to not alter the finish on leather. The only exception to that is sometimes you have this leather, I've said before, that is just hammered beyond belief and knackered and covered in mould, one of those, and you clean it back and you want to just smash it with something shiny, you know, something that's going to absorb into it and stay, well, like the protectants. So that's where you get the 3+ kit, isn't it? So I'm sure we'll take a look at that later on the channel. So I mentioned earlier that Ram is the guru of all things leather, and yeah, I'm going to be using this from now on in, because if he's behind it, it's going to be good. It's still just drying off a little bit there, but it's starting to just go back to the normal finish of the leather now. And it should feel a little bit slidier. And you can see over that side, it's a bit shiny. So that really does need a careful clean, but not a scrub. I do not want to get the brush on that. So that is the new Geist range. Guys, check it out. I'll put a link for that in the description. Give it a go. Let us know what you think. And next year, when I find the right car or get time, we'll go again and we'll use it on a white leather interior that's gone blackish. You know what I mean? One of those. Other than that, guys, take care and I'll see you soon.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when you went home?